All right. I think that should be it. We are live for Halo Reach. How exciting is that? I feel like we've been on a great journey from CE all the way up to Reach. I read a little bit about Halo Reach before we started this so that I can share some fun insights about the video game. I know that this is the one that most of the people have been super excited about. A lot of people really love Reach. It's their favorite, I've been told many times. So let's try to load up and enjoy. Yep, there. Yeah. Hello, Rook. Hello, Baritone. How are you guys? Yep, we're going to be starting. We're going to be starting Halo Reach. As you all know, this has been a big one. I need to set up my. I forgot that I need to go to my stream manager so that I can actually see chat while I have the game running proper. So, let us begin. I hope Zareth has the ability to join us. I know that Zareth really wanted to see this one. I even put it off so that I was refreshing your Twitch like mad. Thank you. That's really funny. All right, let's start the. I got you on the big TV so I can watch you while you cook. Aw, what are you cooking, Rook? What are you cooking? All right, here we go. French toast at like 8 p.m. Breakfast for dinner. Deckfast? Binner? That's called a portmanteau. That was actually a little bit of trivia I had read, is that making extra so I can have it in the morning. Ah, meal prep. Look at you. Look at you. Yes, French toast is perfect at 8 p.m. Yeah, I'm wearing one of the funny non-canonical helmets. I think that's going to be entertaining. I think that's going to be fun. I didn't go for one of the really silly ones, like the multiple eyes. Someone else is going to have to supply the reach, I forgot. Hello, Inthafin. Welcome. Yeah, so actually, fun fact about the name of this video game is that Bungie had intended it to be originally named just Reach, but Microsoft was like, no, you have to have the name Halo for brand recognition, right? Which is actually what Microsoft did to them at the beginning with Halo Combat Evolved, because they had originally intended to name that game Halo. And Microsoft was like, nobody can tell it's a first-person shooter. You have to name it Halo Combat Evolved. So it's funny that they did that for the first and last Bungie-led Halo games. I'm gonna wear Cool Drip is what I'm gonna wear, Baritone. That's what I'm gonna wear.
Contact with
and this helmet is ridiculous. I love it.
Night. All signals flatlined at 2600 hours.
Real Spartans had their plume going right to left, I believe.
MIA.
I think that was more the Corinthian style.
The Office of Naval Intelligence
who cares? It's cool.
Of a Spartan team is a gross misallocation of valuable resources. I disagree.
Commander.
So that's our new number 6.
Okay.
Yeah, just calling it Reach would have went hard. I absolutely agree. That's why the
anyone claim
opening screen is just Reach.
Only thinks it might be the local insurrection. 5 months ago, they pulled a similar job on Harmony. Hit a relay to take out our eyes and ears, then stole 2 freighters from dry dock. That cannot happen here.
Too full of too many jokes.
I want that relay.
I don't know. I think making fun of the name would have been
done.
Then I'll see you on the other side. All and out.
How was that? Did you guys like that?
Sir.
I'm Carter, Noble Team's leader. That's Kat, Noble 2, Meal and George 4 and 5. You're riding with me, Noble 6.
Not gonna lie to you, Lieutenant. You're stepping into some shoes the rest of the squad
This helmet straddles the line between ridiculous and believable. And I think that's what makes me very happy about it.
I've seen your file. Even the parts the Oni sensors didn't want me to.
I feel like I'm gonna hit my head on something.
But we're a team. That lone wolf
Much like
stump
Rook, I'm
stays
preparing my
behind.
feet for... Yeah,
Clear?
because your
Welcome
probably
to
your
Reach.
work lunch. I understand. I understand. Yeah, I actually, so I, in order to grow, making a Sammy. In order to grow, you have to post things to other social media, right? Because Twitch is not very good at like making you discoverable. Fine, fair, and fancy
Listen
free.
up, noble team. We're
So
looking
I
at a
decided
downed
to
relay
post
outpost 50
something
clicks from
to
Visegrad.
Reddit.
We're
First of
gonna
all, it
introduce
didn't get a
ourselves
ton
to
of
whoever took it
interactions.
out,
That's
and then
fine. I
Cat's
think
gonna
like
get
only
it back
200 people
online.
had seen the
me other
post.
hood,
But I actually got downvoted.
You got a
They
chance
were
to look at
not
the map,
pleased
George.
with my advertisement. I was like, oh, dang, was the clip not funny?
Backup channels.
We don't want that content here.
Nada.
Okay.
Can't say what's
Okay.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will
Guess I
not
just
be
gotta
keeping
try
us
again.
company
At first you
for-
don't succeed, try again. That's the brave little toaster, I think. Yeah, winter contingency. No, I'm not gonna skip. You don't have to skip. I don't know how to do the ready stance on computer. I know how to do it on a controller, but I'm playing with mouse and keyboard, so we'll see what happens.
Shoot down attempts
Did you
are
post
light,
in multiple
so keep your
subs or
distance.
just... I posted in two different ones.
Let's
And
get
they
focused.
both got downvoted. Sometimes that's the way the cookie McCookies, my friend. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's... Yes, I like these settings. I enjoy them. Thank you very much.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out.
It was interesting because, Bungie and Microsoft never agreed with what they wanted to do with the Halo series, right? And one of the things that Microsoft did without Bungie's consent, because what Bungie wanted was that the games would be largely like self-contained stories. Bye.
All right, noble team, spread out.
Oh,
Watch
whoa.
the approach.
Whoa, tab. Oh, what's my armor ability? Oh, that's night vision. You guys love night vision. Oh dear. Whoa. Whoa. What are the buttons? I didn't check before I started. They never agreed on what they wanted the series to be, right? And Bungie wanted them to be largely like self-contained games. They didn't really care about the lore of the world at large. That wasn't their goal. I need to see what my armor abilities are on. I apologize. I might. Yes, configure bindings. What do you have it on? Use armor ability V. How about tab? And we'll put scoreboard on V. Yeah. It's like cruelty to... Yes. Great. Awesome. Alright, save settings. We're good. I'm reporting you to Bungie. They don't own this franchise anymore. They can't hurt me in any way that matters. They can't destroy me in any meaningful way. So The Fall of Reach, which was written by Eric Nyland, right? Goes through painstaking detail to tell you that Reach fell in a day. Reach fell in a single day. And it sets up a lot of the stuff that happens before Halo 1. Bungie never liked that. They didn't like that. They didn't like that story beat. They didn't like it. So this being like Halo Reach was their send-off to the franchise where they're like, we're running the story our way. Reach fell in a couple of months. And also, a lot of the lore that you set up in First Strike doesn't matter either. So when 343 got their hands on the IP, they actually had Eric Nyland come in and write a lot of Halsey's journal, which cleared up a lot of lore discrepancies and tried to marry the two timelines as best as they could, using both Eric Nyland's books and Bungie's retcons in Reach, which I think is actually kind of a nice way to do that. That's a nice way to make everyone upset, I think. But I respect the effort. I really respect the effort. But you know, it's what they say. When you try to please everyone, you please no one. But it is a nice peace offering to extend that writing to Nyland. Let him do that. Emil, stop shooting, pointing your gun at him. He's just a guy. One of these days you'll be able to play Halo with a DualSense controller and then it will explode. Hey, Master Chief's in Fortnite, isn't he? So you can play as the Master Chief with a DualSense controller on your PlayStation? Is it even real anymore? What matters? EA is being bought by the Saudi Arabians. What even matters, right? What even matters at this point? Let's go. Let's go. Sony, wait a second. They would, yeah. It's like when Sony sued themselves because of a Dragon Force song in Dandadan. It's sometimes the way it is, man. There was a lot of discussion about armor abilities in this game. There was a lot of discussion about armor abilities.
Damn.
You see them feeties?
Fill me in, Commander. What are you seeing? Over.
We've got
See them
military
fees?
casualties, 2 of the missing troopers. Looks like they were interrogated. It's messy.
Come on, give me... So, a change they made to this first level is that it wasn't actually going to be Covenant. Your first enemy would be insurrectionists, like human insurrectionist forces, that would then fight with you when the Covenant came to be... came to be revealed as the ones that are messing up Reach. But they changed that out, and it's like, it's interesting that Halo never ever has you fight like human enemies at any point in the series. It's an interesting choice. I think it's kind of crazy that we're gonna go from one of the better MA5 weapons to arguably one of the worst. Which sucks, because the MA5 is like one of my favorite guns in the series. Very nice. Very good. I like how they never let you... I do apologize for my... I'm drunk with my brother. Well, I hope you're having fun, Zareth. It was good to see you pop in, even just for a little bit. I held this off for you, you know. Yes. There was originally going to be... They had originally planned for all grunts to have the single shot headshot, like the helmet that blocks a headshot, but then they quickly learned that that was unfun when applied to multiple enemies. So they changed it to where only the Ultra has that. Oh no, yes. No, don't be sad. Don't apologize. I was just ribbing you. Yeah, I know. I hope you're having fun. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna probably stream around the same time tomorrow. Something that was also pretty interesting, a little bit of cut content, is that Noble Team was originally going to have 7 members because, you know, Bungie loves the number 7. They will always have the number 7 represented in some way. Woo! That was a good throw, sir. But they had... They cut one of the members. Just decided to have it be 6. Okay. And one of the changes was that those members are still like soft canon. One of them is hard canon. He appears in one of the promotional materials for Halo Reach. That's Tom. But the other one is kind of soft canon, who suggested to replace Emil when Noble Team deals with insurrectionists, because Emil is really bad at dealing with insurrectionists. He's really bad at treating human beings with dignity, kindness, and respect. And I'm like, I kind of sad there wasn't 7 members because, you know, 7 is Bungie's favorite number and it's kind of fun. But I also, like, they don't have enough time to humanize all of the members of Noble Team in this game. So I couldn't imagine what they do trying to humanize 7 members. They wouldn't be able to do it. Pardon me, Moa. So is Noble 6 replacing someone? Who was the... Noble 6 was a guy named Tom. Tom A329, I want to say. A329. He ends up dying in the... one of the promotional trailers, the live-action trailer for Halo Reach. He got killed. He got killed in the trailer. So that's why 6 is filling some very big shoes. They don't...
We're picking up a distress signal.
They don't like it.
Mayday, 3 Charlie 6. Does anyone read? We were attacked by Covenant forces. The Covenant is on
These are
Reach.
pretty nice
The Covenant
houses.
is
These
on
are
Reach.
pretty nice little homes.
Let's move, 6. We gotta find the
I don't know
source
what
of that
this...
distress call.
No disrespect, but don't we have more important
I don't know
things
what
to
that
do than
poster
round up
means.
strays?
We don't leave people behind. You see those troopers, you let me know.
I'm gonna take the shotgun.
Noble leader, I'm seeing possible friendly forces under attack northeast of your position. Over.
We have to go
Attack.
collect...
Repeat. Mayday, Mayday, 3 Charlie 6. We are under attack by the Covenant. I got wounded. Cannot hold this
In the
position.
original version of this level, it wasn't going to be army troopers you were going around to pick up. It was actually a downed Falcon holding several members of Noble Team. But they cut that. They cut that for army troopers. I mean, that's fine. It's fine. It doesn't change much. I just thought that was an interesting little tidbit, an interesting little fact. More skirmishers. Skirmishers are one of those subspecies of jackal that I was talking about. They live on one of the moons. Hello. We're gonna get the DMR. You know, the DMR is one of the most... is probably the best overall gun in the game. And by probably, I mean definitely. This is the best overall gun in the game. The DMR is definitely one of the most interesting balance decisions. It's kind of like how the battle rifle was just unbeatable in Halo 2. Like, there's no point to pick any other gun. They did it again with the DMR. The DMR is... there's no point to pick any other gun. And even when it appears again in Halo 4, it's kind of the same way.
We know, Corporal. Let's get you out of here.
Boom, boom. There's the plasma repeater. The plasma repeater is considered just not very good, unfortunately. It just doesn't serve a purpose that the plasma rifle doesn't already serve. So it's kind of a redundant weapon. Bungie seems to have a little bit of issues sometimes with redundant weapons. Bungie had originally planned to make Halo 4, but realizing that this was going to be the last game in the series, they kind of wanted to do something that was disconnected from... Oh, don't turn around. Yes, okay. Woo! That was a little bit close. That was a little bit dangerous.
How's it looking?
Hello, how are you? We're playing a little bit of Halo Reach. We're just starting the playthrough. I've gone through pretty much all the other Halo games up until this point that's in the Master Chief Collection. You doing fine? Well, thank you for dropping in. I hope you enjoy. We're just picking up the army troopers in the valley right now. Alright, do I need to go into June? Okay. Yes, very good. The Falcon. The Falcon never had... Yeah, Reach is the best. A lot of people really, really love Reach. Everyone drop your favorite Noble Team. Mine's George. Very good choice. He's definitely the most human of them. I always liked Emil. Not for the war crimes, but because his helmet is cool. And the Kukri is a very underrated weapon. He's got good taste. We love George. Everybody loves George. and his heavy Hungarian accent. Yeah, I see a lot of George in the chat. I think George is winning the popularity poll. Your third fave? What's your first fave? I want to know your first fave. June, yes. Good choice. He's just a friendly sniper. And also, he's the only one who survives. He's a safe choice to pick because he's still in the games, or at least, well, he's still in the extra material. I don't know if he's appeared in a game yet, but he could have been really good in Infinite. I think that would have been. That's kind of a missed opportunity in my opinion. He should have been in Infinite. I love how red the Jackal shields are in this one. It's a very nice thing to see on the battlefield. Cat has a cool arm. Amen. I also have a robotic arm because I think it's cool. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to get the assassination. So they had originally planned assassinations to be a little bit more robust. There was going to be a couple more of them, but they had to cut a few of the assassinations. There was originally going to be an assassination that you could perform on a hunter. I can see why they cut it, because it's a little bit too easy to get behind them. I'm trying to decipher hang to seat when I say game. Oh. Elites are very scary in this one. It's just kind of interesting coming from 4. Yeah, he didn't want to die. He was actually told to escort Halsey, Catherine Halsey, which is why he survived. He was Halsey's escort. So he just gets to evacuate Reach while everybody else. Oh, it's an odd pick. How does one assassinate a pile of worms? Well, if you read one of the books, specifically Halo Ghosts of Onyx, the Spartan Will assassinates a hunter by climbing onto its back and then ripping out a chunk of its worm colony, which instantly kills the hunter because their psychic connection is severed from the rest of the colony. So that was probably what they were going to do with the hunter assassination. I mean, my favorite Halo is probably the first one. So, but a lot of people really like this one, and I don't blame them. This one has a lot of style and a lot of grace. 5? Yeah, fair. 5 is really fun to play. I think 5 would have been way better received if it just did not have the loot box system. I think if it didn't have the loot box system, people would have liked it a lot more, because that extra game mode, that little firefight mode that they had, it's pretty ding fun. My problem is like, why do I have to use a loot box to get a Warthog in it? Why can't it just be like a point system? Why can't it be like a Call of Duty kill streak system? I don't know. But I love the extra vehicles, like the Scorpion tank that shoots a laser. Very cool. Very cool. It kind of reminds me of like the wacky vehicles you get in
Noble 6, turn on your
Halo Wars. Yeah.
Control room. Go easy.
Here we are. We get a cool little
Where's the
cutscene.
rest of your unit?
We got split. I don't think it sounded bad on the comms.
All right, Corporal. Stay put. We'll get you a combat surgeon.
Damn. Plasma damage. Found something. I'll take that, 6. Not your domain.
I got a live
She's a
one
little
over
tech
here.
hound. She loves tech.
Achika?
Yes, yeah, Blue Team. It was kind of sad that they were only in 2 missions.
It's alright.
I really liked that 5 turned like hunters into full boss fights.
Keep still.
Very cool. I kind of liked the soft RPG mechanics 5 had, with people who had field market. People who had unique weapons and unique perks and abilities. Very cool idea. Very cool idea. I just wish it mattered more. Look at that, 7 bullets. That's Bungie's favorite number.
Tango Group N. Permission to pursue.
-4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her.
It is a
5
cool
and 6,
cutscene.
clear the hole.
I'm gonna call, you know, I'm gonna call Bungie though, because taking what 25 rounds to break a field marshal's shield, I don't know about that. I don't think that is something that would have happened. Okay. Woo. I want him. Nope. Don't let him go. Okay, I think the zealot's gonna get out. Yeah, he's gonna go. That's fine, we'll just kill him later. The best Halos be Halo 5, Halo 3, Halo Reach, Halo 4, Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo ODST. That, I have to disagree with ODST being last. I apologize. I feel like that is not my ranking. ODST is one of my favorites. But what do you dislike about ODST? I'm interested. I'm interested. Woo, woo. Yeah, that's easy. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Flush him out. I've got you covered.
Yeah. It's hard in the story. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I think it was a very brave decision on their part to put a lot of the story behind completely missable, like... Oh, he got me. Completely missable, like, collectibles. But once you have those collectibles, oh, it's so good. It's so good. But it is certainly one of the more different of the Halo series. Come on, can I get his little head? Can I get his little head? No. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful with that. There's a drop shield and a shotgun down there, which might not be a bad idea to pick up. I didn't get the other zealot, so we're gonna have to fight. Yeah, here he comes. Let's run back to George and see if he'll help me out with this guy. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. If I say on good looking at some... Yeah. Okay. We're gonna get the other guy with the other sword. Ha-ha! Easy game. Easy video game. Easiest video game on the planet. We're good, my friends. We're good. Alright, well, that's like the first level completed. Winter contingency. Done. Tutorial level. Done.
Question of my life.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
The station be back online?
Thank you for the follow. That was nice.
Earliest. This is plasma damage. All major uplink components are fried.
2 minutes is too long.
Which is why I'm splicing into the main overland bundle to get you a direct line to Colonel Holland.
I should go to work. Well,
Commander.
Yeah.
Find out what you know.
If you have to go, you have to go. But thank you for the follow. The missed opportunity of assassination by energy sword. Yeah, there's a little bit of a glitch with the assassination with the energy sword, where sometimes if you hit them in the wrong way, you'll
I met him, George.
Shada.
Shada. Se potroznev. Your accent sounds familiar. Shapron?
Tangari.
He can speak Hungarian because he's a Reach native, I think. I think it's really interesting that Reach was...
Why would you be?
Largely populated by Hungarian
Big man forgets what he is sometimes.
She just lost her father. She needs a full psychiatric workup.
She's not the only one.
Lock it down, both of you. Get her on her feet. The body stays here.
Thank you, sir.
Are you saying that you're sick or that PC or console guy? Right now I'm playing on PC. I played Halo almost entirely on console while I was growing up, so it's a little bit new for me to use mouse and keyboard. I'm sick. I'm sorry that you're sick. Oh, are you just like laying in bed?
Barely getting you. What's your situation? Over.
Colonel, this is Noble 1.
I hope you're comfortable.
The Covenant are on Reach.
I hope you're holed up in a blankie and maybe you got like soup and or a hot chocolate.
Affirmative. It's the winter
Sorry,
contingency.
you're sick. On PC chatting, yeah.
May God help us.
Well, at
all.
least you're sitting. I had a lot of people call into work yesterday. I think there might be something going around. 10 minutes! Sword base finish level in 10 minutes? Are you sure? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not shooting for par time or par score. I'm shooting for having fun. We're gonna have fun with my ding ding video game. Throw out Xbox? No, I just don't have a capture card for it. I have this very nice, very expensive PC, so I might as well use it for other things. The Master Chief Collection, I have it I have it both on console and PC, because I guess I'm a Microsoft shill or whatever.
Yes, Commander.
So,
coordinates received. Initiate
but
immediate course
I hope you're also shooting for Covenant. Yeah, I'm always shooting for Covenant, Baritone. I'm not like June, I hate those guys.
Use of orbital rounds has been for the moment prohibited.
You have 2 Xboxes? What do you need 2? What are you gonna do with 2?
Enemy forces have been unsuccessful. However, current defensive forces are insufficient. Oni has requested Team Noble's direct intervention to help secure Sword Base.
All right, people. We're stuck with that ship for the time being. Let's focus on the hostile infantry.
This is a good level. This is gonna be a fun level. I like this level.
Cat 6, you're out here.
Not same console. Ah, so you have like 2 console generations. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I have a 1 in a series. So, well, I think we have the original as well. I might have almost every single console generation of Xbox in somewhere around here. Because again, I'm a Microsoft shill. I should disclose that this stream is formally funded by Microsoft. They're paying me the big bucks to play Halo Reach on Twitch, a category that has millions of watchers. Oh, well, both of those grenades were hot garbo. Very good, very good, very good, very good. I have 2 because... Yeah, Xbox LAN party, of course. I'm seeing very good suggestions in chat. I have 2 because there's not a lot of... Yeah, that's true. Couch co-op is pretty much dead. Pretty much dead. Ah! Don't die. I'd be so sad if I died. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the family. I need to come up with an actual, like, we need a group name, guys. We need a group name. There are currently every single generation of Xbox in my room. Wow, wow, we got a lot of Microsoft shills in here. Yeah, I didn't really have a lot of PlayStations growing up, like, or at all. I remember my uncle had a PlayStation 2 that I used to play Battlefront 2. That must be Zaref's doing. You can thank Zaref for me. That's really awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you have fun. Wow. That is many years of console generations in chat. We're having a regular console family reunion. Okay. No. Thank you. I hope it's to your liking. I also have a VOD channel, not to shamelessly plug, but if you want to catch up on previous content, I have a link to the VOD channel. Yeah, okay. Skirmishers actually end up, so their lore explanation why skirmishers are only in the Fall of Reach and not in any other Halo game is they're like, actually they nearly went extinct after the end of Halo Reach, which, okay. Sure. If you say so. But I think that's an interesting way to explain why they don't come back. Covenant Corvette.
Limited, but we'll prioritize whatever you need, ma'am.
3 Echo 5-7, headed back to base. We've got enemy tangles on our 6. How copy?
Yep. I'm gonna try to blow up both at once. I'm not super confident. Yeah, oh, especially if I just blow up. I wasn't paying attention to the Wraith mortars and I died. My bad. You missed the special? Yeah.
Limited, but we'll prioritize whatever you need, ma'am.
3 Echo 5-7, headed back to base.
Okay, let's try to avoid the Wraiths this time. Are you talking about, like, the assassinations? Or... Yeah, the... Okay, let's see if I can get them to group up in a way that'll get them both. This is also the... Oh, I thought I still had sprint. Maybe. I don't have sprint anymore. It looks like they're gonna be mean and try to avoid grouping up. So... yeah, I can do that, though. That makes my life easier. Okay. Oh, did you see me fat finger that? I did the right thing and I just fat fingered it. Okay, let's do the exact same thing, but press the buttons right this time. And then we can do something real cool, I swear. Oh, man. Good stuff. You know, I would be so good at this video game if I was actually good at this video game. Yep, do your thing. There we go. Okay. I don't have... There we go! Look at that! I didn't even need to use the target locator. Armor lock... Yeah, time for some armor lock aura farming. Armor lock does everything you need to do. This army trooper got famous because they consider her cute. She's got freckles and bangs, so... Let's go! Let's get in the Warthog. I could just get in the Wraith. Maybe the Wraith would be better. I don't know. What do you guys think? Wraith or Warthog? Would you rather the Wraith or the Warthog? What do you guys think? More like Aura Lock. I got the Aura on lock. Yes, baby. Wraith or Warthog? I'm taking suggestions. Who wants to Wraith and who wants to Warthog? Warthog, Hog. Okay, looks like it's 2 votes to 1 Wraith. 2 Hogs to 1 Wraith. It looks like Hog's gonna win. I'm gonna do a little celebratory donut. Alright, I think that's... I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it there. The Hog wins. People are more interested in the Hog. 2 to 1. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Hogs, actually. All right, let's go use the most iconic vehicle in the Halo series. Ooh. There's just something classic about taking like a Jeep and then putting a big gun on it. Yeah, get democracy, you idiot. This is Athens. Welcome to the symposium. Nice. Hi, cat. Eat lead, alien robot. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That general kind of looks like a puma. Yeah, now that you're saying it, it does kind of look like a puma, doesn't it? No, don't drive. Okay, fine. This is gonna be the way it is, huh? It's just gonna be like this. Woo! We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And hope for the best. Yeah, I think that worked out. I think that worked out. Oh, hello! Hoist by my own petard. The bits of the Phantom fell right back onto me, huh? Okay, I actually need to go activate the button for the guy that I killed, because that's an anti-air gun, and if the anti-air gun is on, then the enemies will stop spawning. I think that that would be a prudent decision to make. Mayhaps. Yes, turn on anti-aircraft weaponry. That's a lot. Is it a grunt? Yeah, good stuff. That's a lot of... I thought I activated the gun. I thought I turned on the gun. The one petard I never thought. The petard always comes back to hoist you. This is a little bit of advice. Very good, very good, very good. No, less good. Who's in there? Oh, you're over there. Okay. Elite Rangers, man.
Head to Farragut Station and get that comms array up and running. Spartans, this is Sword Control. I thought you could use some local fire.
I think I'll hold on to that for now. You've described my entire adult life. Yeah. Yeah, maybe getting a little bit too real in chat. Hey, you want to get real for a second? No, not particularly. Thank you for asking. Hey, here's a little visual glitch. A fantastic little visual glitch where his lips, they leave his helmet. What's next? Oh, it's up there. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Let's go. Second hog. He's eating the helmet as a little treat. Yeah, they get hungry sometimes. You need to feed your elites. If you don't feed your elites, they're going to start eating the environment. They're going to start chewing through doors. They're going to start, you know, chewing up your couches and your beds and your blankets. Come on, in, cat. Let's go. Need to feed your elites. I still think it's sad that elites can't really chew. It'd be awesome if they could chew. I'd feed them barbecue. I think an elite would really like some Louisiana-style barbecue. Oh my gosh. My bad. My bad. Do you guys want in? Or are we all just gonna stare at each other now? Is that what's gonna happen? Everybody's so upset by my mishandling of the vehicle that we're all just gonna stare at me? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the ghost is down. Now, would you like in the vehicle? Would you like in the vehicle? Did I break them? How did I already break them? I would love if the NPCs reacted normally to my actions at some point. I know that I have a tendency to do terrible things to those around me, but they could just... Come on, I'll nudge him. 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 I'll move him. I'll move him. I'll nudge him. Okay, we got one. We got one. Go shower. Get clean. Get rid of all the nasty grime, muck, and scents that you build up over the day. Come here. Come here. Cat. 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 Get in the vehicle, please. I want you in! Inside! Now! Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear the horn? It's asking for your attention. Oh. Yep. Okay, we're good, guys. Everything's good. I fixed them. Oh, imagine if I just immediately drove off the map there. It's like I spent all that time and effort getting them onto my vehicle, and then I immediately just throw myself off the map. You know what part-time is? 10 minutes. I think we've way past 10 minutes. Oh, hey, he survived that. Hey, here's the Revenant. Everybody loves the Revenant. This is an interesting vehicle. I think the Revenant... No. Okay, we got it. Probably one of the more powerful vehicles. Okay, we lost one of our guys. The Revenant is one of the more powerful vehicles in the game. Very good, very good, very good, very good. The enemy is nothing to me. And my Warthog. And my cool blue lady who has a big, big gun. We're doing fine. Everybody's happy. Everybody's secure. Okay. There's an Ultra. Oh, thank you, Cat. He was about to hijack me. Pull me out of my vehicle. Turn me into Swiss cheese, mayhaps. That would have been embarrassing and sad. Gotta press the button. Sniper Jackals. They went from having like the big glowing eyes in Halo 3 and then losing that in this one, which I kind of like them being hard to see. I think it's kind of cool and awful at the same time when they're hard to see. Skirmishers. You know, back when Reach was still like young and on the Xbox 360, I used to make my own firefight modes because I love firefight. I love horde shooters. I love cooperative horde shooters a lot. And firefight is a very good cooperative horde shooter. Whoops. And I would make my own modes, usually centered around a singular, like, enemy type. Whoops, he blew up on me. And one of them was an enemy type centered around skirmishers. And I had done horrible things to them. Eventually it would ramp up in difficulty quite severely. It got very difficult at the end point. Because I had messed with the custom skulls. I don't know if you guys ever knew that there were custom skulls in Firefight. But there are custom skulls, and you can do horrible things like set enemy accuracy, set enemy fire rate, how they react to certain things, how where they aim on you. Sometimes they'll aim for the head or they'll aim for the body, and you can set that with the custom skull. You can choose whether or not they'll aim for the head or the body. And skirmishers, famously, Goshawk, I think I want on the gun.
Good work, Spartans. Return
Heck yeah. I know these guys suck at driving. Cat, are you coming? I don't think Cat's coming. I think we're gonna have to leave her behind. Skirmishers with needle rifles will one-shot headshot you, and then you can reenact, you know, a certain noble team member's fate. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the driving AI in this game, but it's really bad. It's really bad compared to the other games. Like, it was never good. But they're very halting and very hesitant in this one, which more often than not will just get you killed. Hey, there's the race I could have driven. It's still untouched, unmarred, unchanged. Replace the story ending with... Yeah, endless waves of skirmishers would probably kill Noble 6 faster than endless wave of elites. I think that that's true. And also, it would explain why they're quote-unquote endangered. Did I just get more ammo for my target locator? Is that something that can happen? I don't think that that's something that can happen. I always wanted to relive Halo 2 Sniper Jackals. I think it's so funny that they have never turned Sniper Jackals into, like, a one-shot kill ever again because of what they had done to the player base with Sniper Jackals in Halo 2. Yeah. It sucks that they're like, yeah, you can play with the Goshawk for a second. I'm certain there's a way to get the Goshawk out of here. That you can, like, get it glitched on something and then just go crazy. But, am I gonna do that? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Whoops. Whoops. We're good, baby. Let's see if the Bob's here. You guys want to see if the Bob's here? Bobs are one big reference to Marathon, actually. Bob standing for Born on Board. And they spawned one over here, but I might have goofed around in the Goshawk for too long for it to spawn. So we'll find a different Bob. We'll kill a different Bob for you guys. Because I think I goofed around for so long that that one didn't spawn in. They're only in the levels for a short amount of time. And they're just like super tough elites. They're nothing like amazingly special, but they're just interesting enemies. A little bit of trivia, another Marathon reference. They love referencing Marathon. Oh, I think hunters are at their most dangerous in this one. In this video game. Okay, let's try not to die. Yeah, perfect. Don't do it! Oh, man, he was coming for me. Okay, let's try again. I have to be careful with the hunters. I have to be very careful with the hunters. Am I going to be? Maybe. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Okay, blew up their back armor. Okay. Cat, distract him. There we go, there we go. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. It was like it was never a problem. Okay. Yep, very good. Very good, very good. And everyone's still dead. No, this guy's alive. Good for him. We have one man who yet lives. One man who remains.
I'm clear.
Yeah, I'm clear too. Let's go upstairs.
Got something you want to tell me?
What are you doing? What was that? What were you doing? What? What are you doing? I don't know about that. I don't know about that per se.
I doubt that very much.
Okay. Needlers. Let's see what we got. Carefully. They made elites very dangerous in this one. It kind of reminds me of fighting them in Halo 1, where a single elite can be a hold mini-boss. Little demonic spiders they are. And it's just because they're tough. They're tough, and they're intelligent, and they make good choices. Which means if you make bad choices against them, you're gonna get punished for it.
George, make sure she gets there. Depend on it.
Very good. I'm running out of DMR ammo, which kind of sucks, though. Oh, look at these grunts with plasma rifles. That's kind of cool and different. Cool and good. Vegetal. Yeah, there's June. Everybody loves June. He's the only one who survives. We love survivorship bias. Yeah, so, okay. So this is interesting. A thing that they added in this game is that little fire team system. Can you look? Actually, can you even see my motion tracker? If you look down by the motion tracker, it says I got a Sergeant P. Kotevsky, which means that this guy, Sergeant P. Kotevsky, is now attached to my fire team. He will follow me around now. The problem is that that really doesn't do much. Like, it doesn't really matter that he's attached to my fire team. He's just here. He's just a guy. It's not like I can order around or like tell him to do things. I can't give him commands. It's not like Mass Effect where I could be like, wait here, go over there. I don't understand why they even have the fire team. I mean, he's gonna follow me, I guess, but I think Marines did that anyway. Oh, he shut that down pretty quick. He shut that down pretty quick. He did not seem to care very much that I punched him in the face. That is some quick damage. The plasma rifle's a cool weapon. Too bad it does like no damage to health, it looks like. But it's such a cool weapon. Okay. If you notice, this is just... Oh, come on. How many times will I miss that man? If you notice, this is the exact same map as Sword Base in the multiplayer. Oh, don't hold me up. Don't hold me up. Don't hold me up. Yeah, very good. Less good. Cool kick. Too bad you couldn't stick it. There is a man with a big gun around the corner over here, and he makes me nervous. He makes me very nervous. What is still like...
Lieutenant. We need those long swords in the air.
Oh! You guys remember when I said Bob's? Look at that! I did not know that the Bob... Here's a Bob! He's as you can see, he is fully white armored, which sets him apart from other elites. He's wearing the major or the officer set, which cannot appear in this white. Isn't that neat? I always wish we'd gotten a survival horror game where he plays a regular Halo Marine. Would be really cool. It would be really cool if Halo branched out into other genres. I'm telling you, it got like, you know, a Dawn of War style strategy game, but I'm talking about, I would love to see some other stuff, you know what I mean? I would love to see, yeah, like a survival horror game. Maybe even a... maybe even something else. I don't know, simulator or something like that. What are some good genres? Yeah, you'd play that? What are some good genres you guys would like to see for the Halo universe? Because I'm interested. Because, like... I think we gotta get out, guys. Yeah, yeah! Don't look at the X's. Do not look at the X's on the fire team. Do not look at the X's on the fire team. I'm glad that rocket launchers can actually lock on to vehicles again. Papers, please. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. That'd be a cool idea. Papers, please, but it's you're a UNSC desk clerk, and they could really lean into that kind of like dystopian reality the UNSC exists in. That would be a really cool idea. I know that they wanted an MMORPG. An RPG of any kind in the Halo universe would be pretty cool. Imagine Starfield, but good, and also Halo. That'd be pretty cool.
Nice work, by the way.
That'd be pretty cool.
5, 6, get down to the science wing.
I love this dumb helmet. It makes me happy.
Command saying we're all hers.
Repeat. Sounded like you said Halsey.
I did.
Copy that.
Ah, Halsey is here.
Don't need command to tell me.
Halsey
been on
is
hers
here.
half my life.
Yeah, so George is the only Spartan 2 in this group. The rest are Spartan 3s.
I requested your assistance, Commander, and do not need a report on events.
Predator-style hunting game where you play as an elite. There you go, so you are the monster.
Of your previous engagement.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's been too long.
You're like a stealth elite.
What have you done with my armor?
Just some additions I've made.
Indeed. Visegrad Relay. Its data center was home to one of my xenoarchaeologists, Professor Laszlo Sorvad. Perhaps you could shed some light on his death.
If he was a civilian male in his mid-60s, he died with a Covenant energy sword through his abdomen.
Elites, then?
They engaged us as well. It was just after we found your scientist's daughter, Mom. She was hiding in the...
Irrelevant. The elites.
Yeah.
Tell me more about them.
3, Zealot class. One got by us. The leader, from the looks of him.
Zealots. You're certain?
Their armor configuration matched.
Shield strength, too.
I gave the order not to pursue. Our primary objective was to get the station's relay back online.
Your primary objective? Commander, are you a puppet or a Spartan?
Ma'am?
People didn't like that.
There are those at Oni, myself included, who believe the Covenant dispatch elite advance teams to hunt down artifacts of value to their religion. Survivor account suggests such teams are small, nimble, and almost always Zealot class. No doubt they came to the station for the abundance of Oni excavation data stored there. And you let them get away.
Data retrieval was not a command directive. Even had we known, we had other more urgent
Yeah,
matters
see, the
to
problem
attend
is
to.
that, like, nobody knows anything about Oni.
Professor Sorvad's final entry...
Nobody knows about Oni, so how are they supposed to know that that was gonna happen?
Latchkey. Not a word he would use lightly. So let's hope that the data module your Lieutenant Commander stole contains it.
Cat?
Before you ask, I was alerted the moment you attempted to access its contents, as I am with any unauthorized tap. That data is classified Tier 1. I could send you to the brig for interfering with my work.
Maybe you'd like to join her.
I'm sorry?
We're currently under emergency planetary directive, winter contingency. I'm sure you're familiar with the punishment for civilian interference with the Spartan deployment.
Are you threatening me, Commander?
Just making a reading suggestion, ma'am. Let's move, noble team.
She asked if he's a puppet or a Spartan.
That will be all, George.
Brought it on herself. Yeah, Halsey is just genuinely considered not a pleasant person to be around by most of her constituents. They don't find her to be the most pleasing of people to know. But if you're going to take a bunch of children and turn them into super soldiers. Oh, did you see that? 2,600 hours? What? Earth doesn't have... Yeah, because Reach has a 27-hour day. Isn't that neat? Reach has 3 extra hours in their day. Yeah, sass all around. Yeah, they're just gonna... I mean, I bet Halsey respects those who can give as much as they take, right? Some people, this is their favorite level. I don't know, I think Tip of the Spear is probably my favorite level, but... What's your favorite level in Halo Reach? I'm interested to hear. What's your favorite level in Halo
Bravo
Reach?
reporting in. 3 and 6 in position. It's starting to get crowded up here, Cat.
Then we're closing in. Report to any Covenant structures or devices. Direct action may be necessary.
Copy that. When Cat runs an op, direct action is always necessary. Here, you may need these. High velocity.
I can't believe he just handed me a really good box of crayons.
2,000 yards. And they ain't cheap.
I'm gonna eat all the pink ones. Yeah, Long Night of Solace. Yeah, because there's the Saber section is so very good. The Saber section is so very good. Did you see the mod? Did you see the mod that was released for Master Chief Collection? That is straight up just like space combat, where you can fly, you know, Halcyon class cruisers and frigates, or like corvettes and super carriers. It's insane. I highly recommend looking up that mod. It's so cool. Thank you. I kill him. I kill him and he die. All the enemies are dead. It's kind of crazy what people are capable of doing with mods, right? Like mods in this game. That's impressive stuff. I love modding. Modding is so cool. Modding should be more widely accepted. But I remember I actually watched a video, I think it was Folding Ideas, where they talk about how mod support has kind of put World of Warcraft in a really, really, really awkward place because people like to optimize the fun out of everything.
Negative. Too small. You're not in the dark zone yet. Engage at your own discretion, but keep moving.
You heard us, 6. Drop those tangos.
Maybe I'll drop the tangos when I feel like it. Yes, good find. Good find. Good find. Makes my life way easier not to have to deal with that guy. Makes my life way easier with not have to deal with that guy. Concussion rifles are so annoying because, like, in your hands, they're impotent. Nobody likes concussion rifles. But in the hands of the enemy, they're debilitating. I think the Reach sniper rifle is probably the best one. It's just very good. I do like that when you're invisible, all sound ends. I don't know why, but it's a cool effect.
Looks like you really pissed them off.
Yeah, we probably did. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. There was supposed to be, again, which is standard Bungie fare at this point, there was supposed to be a lot of random wildlife in Halo Reach. I mean, we got Moas and Gutas, but what we would also get is little, like, porcupine creatures and little squirrel creatures, but they had to be cut because there was something wrong with their AI. Oh, that guy was already dead. I just shot a dead man. That's my bad. That's my dude. Yeah. I need to find that elite. They move so much. Oh, dang. I'm doing it bad. I'm killing him wrong. I'm doing it poorly. Okay, maybe I can go around and see if I can catch him off guard. Yeah. No, it looks like he saw me there. Let's see. Yeah. Haha! Look at that! Perfect timing. Perfect timing, because both of us fired at him at the same time. Very cool, actually. I liked that a lot. June, you're quickly rising the rankings, my friend. You and me, we got the world. Okay. Nervous. Don't want to take more damage. I hate those needlers, man. At least they can't super combine like they can in 4. Wonder where makes life easier if they're dead. I used to have one of the little McFarlane like action figures of the Grunt Ultra. I loved that figure. I don't know where it went. It's probably lost to time and space, but it was a good figure. It was a cool figure. I loved those things, but those things were like expensive. That must have been like $15, $20 each. Expensive little objects to own. Okay. I don't like that the majors take 2 shots. Yep. I think he's down. Very good. You know, this game, not even difficult. Probably one of the easiest games ever made. Oh no! He's teabagging! He's so skilled. He's crouch spamming. I can't hit him in the head. He was offended. He was offended that I called his aim easy. Careful, careful, careful. Okay, I think we're in a pretty decent place. I think we're in a pretty decent place. Yeah. I think you should help me kill this major, June. We got it. I had a figure of Emil at one point. I think that was in like one of the... I still have Emil. He's on my desk. I have Emil, the Master Chief, and the TV head woman from Skibbity Toilet on my desk. I've seen the original like Skibbity Toilet video, and I don't know, I just thought there was a lot of novelty in owning a figure from such a franchise. But yes, yeah, I think Emil was one of the early figures they released, because you know he's got a lot of fans. He's really cool looking. A lot of people like Emil, even though like he's arguably, like, when I say arguably, he's like heavily implied to be just kind of not a good person. Nightmare blunt rotation. At least two are from the same franchise. They could talk about that, but yeah, that'd be a pretty nightmare blunt rotation. I think you're correct on that. Again, why do they make the strafing so fast but the running forward so slow? Oh, here's a cool moment. Here's a cool moment. So these guys, they're called Gutas. They were originally going to be way more prevalent in the story. They were going to actually be used by the Covenant as like mounts and stuff like that. And you were going to be able to do, like, you were going to be able to quote unquote board them, where you could get on their backs and put a grenade in their mouth and watch them blow up. But that was cut. That was cut. So the Guta do not appear in other levels as an enemy type. I'm wondering what... It kind of reminds me of Dark Souls 2, when you have the really big guys who shoot the dark orbs, and then you have the little guys on their backs. That's what the idea of riding a Guta reminds me of. I don't know if you guys see the vision. I don't know if you guys see the vision, but I see the vision.
They may have intel near.
Very good. We're probably gonna switch over from active cam to the drop shield, because it's just better than what we have. I don't think the active camo is super efficient or effective in this game because of how slow you have to move to use it. Or okay. Yeah, the elite was making me a little bit sad. Also, the drop shield is like, I mean, I can't remember what they're called, but the Locust Rise. Ah, I've never played Gears of War. That's a piss era game I probably should play. That would be a fun one to do. People love piss era games. Drop shield. Yeehaw! Kill. Kind of sad. I don't like the change that they make to the Covenant where you can't hear what they're saying, because they're usually funny little guys. And I like being able to interact with funny little guys. Nice! We love assassinations. Good change. Everybody loves assassinations. Good change.
A little more action than we're used to. You Spartans are good in a fight.
You want something cool?
Whole area is supposed to be evacuated.
Didn't like leaving it to someone else to protect.
Oh,
so we came
that's
back.
sad. That's sad.
We have them hidden all
there you
over
go.
the territory.
You know, this stuff is stolen.
What, you gonna arrest me?
No, I'm gonna steal it back.
He says that so playfully. He's a fun little guy. He says that so playfully.
Another dropship coming in.
Should probably use this as much as I can to get what I can get out of it. Whoops. Because the sniper rifle is always called an anti-material rifle, but this is the first game in the series where it actually kind of lives up to that name. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. That got a little bit hairy, that got a little bit scary. That was a little bit difficult, but it's fine, because nothing bad ever happens. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just see if we got some more. What type of elite is that? I'm a little bit nervous. What type of elite is that? Huh. Where are you? Oh, of course it's an ultra with a concussion rifle. Yep, okay. Ultra with a concussion rifle. Those, the constant ultras are a nuisance for sure. A nuisance for sure. I just kneecapped him. I didn't actually kill him. Yeah, there we go. Should use the sniper rifle as much as I can while I have the opportunity to just freely get ammo for it. And also, this is a sniper rifle mission. And you should use the guns that Bungie has clearly laid out for you to use. Don't they know best? They're the ones who designed the game.
Nothing here but that lake.
Road leads to a hydroelectric plant.
Trying to think about what I'm gonna watch after the stream. What movie I want to watch after the stream, because I want to watch a movie after the stream.
Basically anything that you
But I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Something funny, I hope. I would like to watch something funny. What are you guys going to do? What is your plan for the night, my friends? Probably bed. I can feel that. I feel like a lot of people are just going to say they're going to go to bed. And like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
There's the riverbed, 6. Let's see where it goes.
Just about the river bend. What song is that?
Where does this riverbed lead?
Straight to the hydro plant.
Probably YouTube. Good choice. Good choice. YouTube's always fun.
Every settlement in the territory. Shame if it all gets wasted.
Doing what we can.
Pocahontas? I haven't seen Pocahontas in a long time. But that's because I don't really care for it. I don't think. Am old, will sleep. Yeah, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. That is a more than fair response. We're getting up close to
Cat, are you seeing this? Covenant structure. Kind of a big pile.
Not much, but I am starting another animation. Oh, exciting! That's exciting. I like when my followers create things. I like when they get their juices flowing.
Command is planning something big. They say that Pyron died at dawn.
And the grunt did not wake up, thankfully. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Oh, I thought it was interesting. So, in this game, you know, they added a bunch of, like, spree notifications and stuff like that. That if you know, get 5 kills with a shotgun, it's suddenly a shotgun spree. And if you get 5 kills with a sword, it's a sword spree. But, like, for some reason, specifically in the French translation, they changed a lot of those metal names to be more, like, dynamic. So instead of it being sword spree, it becomes, weapon master, whatever that is in French. I thought that was fascinating. But they even tried to keep a pun, or a portmanteau, more like a portmanteau, that Bungie had made in this game with, if you get 15 teammates spawning on your location, the name of the medal is Brosidon. Obviously, the reference to the god who is the ruler of the Brosians, right? So what the French did in order to keep the kind of like playful naming they had there is they called it Potencommon. I think that's how you say it in French, which means friend and or buddy. And then, of course, it's a portmanteau of friend and Tutankhamun, the Egyptian pharaoh, god, king. That's really fun. I really like the extra effort the translators put into naming the medals. Out of all things, that's interesting. I gotta defend. There's a forklift on this map, right? There's a forklift on this map. And that sounds like a non sequitur, but it's not, I promise. So here's the forklift. If you manage to get yourself perfectly set up in a way, you can drive over to this door, right? And die in one hit. You can drive over to this door and die in one hit. That's what you can do. No, okay, so if you drive the forklift over to this door and set it up in a certain kind of way, you can actually clip through the door using the forklift and skip this whole combat section. Okay. Oh, you're joking. I want to take his backpack. Yeah, you guys just keep facing me. Oh, well, one of them's turned around. Yeah, there's one. Come on, someone get this guy's attention. Someone get this guy's attention. Okay. Yeah, you have fun with that for a second. Okay. Takes 3 fuel rod cannons. I would like to believe all Spartans are forklift certified. I think this is true. I think it's downloaded into their brains. All Spartans are forklift certified. There's 2 things Spartans always do. It's drive forklifts and always go missing. Life. It never die. Women are my favorite guy. It's definitely part of their training. They're masters of any vehicle. Okay. Is this guy just gonna, like... Okay! Nice!
Somewhere inconspicuous, I hope? Alright, keep pushing into the dark zone. Command wants to know what the Covenant are hiding.
Let me in! Let me in, 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 let me in. I wanna go! Let's finish the level, baby! Let's go! Do I have to press the button? Yeah, I think I have to press the button. No, we're fine. We're fine. The door will automatically open. No, June will press the... How come June gets to do everything that's cool? We love pressing buttons, right? And now I'm not allowed to, because June gets to do it. Yeah, there we go. Next section might be a little bit hairy. Well, that sucks. He hurt me! This art hurt me! Oh, nice. That's a lot of sniper ammo. That's pretty good. Yeah, here's another shade turret. At least they look kind of like the ones in 3. I don't know why the shade turret, like... But the flood being... Yeah, the flood would be forklift certified after consuming warehouse workers.
Hit them from the side.
And there's nothing one can do against a flood that's forklift certified. You'd be dead. You'd be terrified. I'm thinking after Reach is when we're gonna start Dead Space, my friends. I think that that was my goal and plan, is that after Reach, we start Dead Space. That sounds really fun and entertaining to me. Oh. Nervous! Okay. Yeah, me too, bud. Line up. We're all under fire. It's a free fire zone. There's gonna be fire outside. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. That's always super satisfying. Firing once in the hand and then once in the head, super satisfying. What are you? Just some random ranger? That shot went wild. That shot went wild. Didn't even get close to hitting him. There's a banshee over there. That's kind of crazy. This reminds me, it's probably intentional. It is probably intentional, but this is supposed to remind you of Truth and Reconciliation. It's also named after their Covenant ship, Long Night of Solace, Truth and Reconciliation. It's a nighttime sniper level where you're walking around with, you know, you start with a pistol and a sniper, though Truth and Reconciliation had no pistol. No pistol access. EA Dead Space. The whole series? I don't know what's on PC. If it's all on PC, then yeah, I'd try to do the whole series. I think that's a good idea. I have to buy them, but I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna pull back. Pull back and get a better angle. That doesn't allow me to get shot. Yeah. But I think that that's what's gonna be the plan. We're gonna do Dead Space. Hope you guys like horror games, because I'm a pretty big fan of them. I'm very bad at them, and they scare me really bad, but I really like them. Nice, June! Great shot! Oh. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna hide in here to let my shield recharge. A lot of the times, elites just kind of dash forward at you while you're in your bubble because they're kind of pissed that you would even dare do that to them. I am interested to see. I've never played through Dead Space 3. I've never touched it. I've heard the complaints, I've heard the things, but I've never played through Dead Space 2. So I'm interested in playing through it, but I'm also kind of sad because Dead Space 2 is very clearly a co-op game, and I will, probably be playing it solo. There's really not much opportunity for me to play it with secondary. Yeah, that combat section was that bad. I usually end up dying in that section, but we did fine. I think I've gotten a little bit better at Halo since Halo 1. The Halo 1 playthrough, and especially the Halo 2 playthrough, I died a ton. I died a ton. You've never met anyone who's completed 3, even if they've started it? That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Is it really that bad? Like, is it really that disliked? Do people just not like it that much? That's kind of crazy. I guess that's fair, though. Because, like...
Jackpot.
Transmitting visual.
What are they supposed to
This
do?
cat?
Confirmed. Receiving
My
Nova 3,
friends,
Nova 6 live visual of a Covenant
witness
strike force.
the purple cloud.
Invading army.
Are
If we're gonna
you
smother this thing,
afraid?
we need to go in hard
Are
and
you
fast.
terrified?
Agreed.
There
All
they
recon
are.
units disengage and fall
Luminous.
back. Sun will be up in a few hours.
Purple.
It's going to be a very busy day.
Fearsome. You know what's kind of messed up? Why is chartreuse green? How are you going to name a color chartreuse and make it green? Excuse me? Chartreuse is the most vivid purple name I've ever heard in my life. You cannot name a color chartreuse and then act like it's a
It
green.
appears that no
Okay?
plane's discovery last night
Because
was not
that's
an
not
anomaly.
green
Large
coded.
Covenant deployments have occurred
That's not
undetected,
green coded.
and we are now under attack across the
Chartreuse is
territory,
purple coded.
including
Am I
physical
off
defenses.
base? Am I
As per
wrong?
the winter
Am I
vigilance,
speaking to the
we are
void?
countering on every front.
Like,
Noble's reconnaissance has also identified sophisticated
I feel like they
government
named that color
armor
wrong
carriers
and they need to take it back
and
to
has
the drawing
pinpointed
board.
what's believed to be a landing
I feel
site
like
for additional
they
Covenant
should be
forces.
ashamed of
The origin
themselves,
of which is
actually.
yet to be determined.
The people who named Chartreuse, and we should probably tickle them until they cry. Yeah, I think that's the punishment. That's the punishment I'm gonna go for. It's locked in, it's locked in, it's locked in, I can't change my mind.
Tagged by UNSC command as a priority 1 target. Discharge link is loud and clear.
Copy that.
Never in my entire
Firing
life
on
would
the
I
pylon.
sit in the passenger seat of a Warthog.
Detonating in 3, 2.
Never in my entire life would I sit in the passenger seat of a Warthog. How do you feel about Vermilion? That's kind of brilliant.
Might want to hold on to something.
Vermilion is red. Vermilion is red. Vermilion is red. I disagree because Vermilion is a beautiful red name. Yeah, like Chartreuse should be like a maroon adjacent. I agree. No, Vermilion is red. Vermilion is red. Vermilion is red. Don't at me. Vermilion is red. Vermilion is red. Don't at me. You're wrong. You're wrong. Vermilion is red. Chartreuse is purple and Vermilion is red. Alright, hey, here's actually a little bit. So, you start with 12 bullets in the magazine and 48 in reserve. Well, it's like, oh, that's interesting. So you can just reload and bop-a-da-boop, you got 1545. But that's not why you start with 12 and 48. Originally, the DMR was supposed to be 12 and 48. They just never fixed the numbers for this game. Periwinkle. What color is periwinkle? It sounds like periwinkle would be pink. It sounds like periwinkle would be like a whimsical pink. Am I off base? Is periwinkle not a whimsical pink? He's being a little bit difficult. Yep, very good. The grenade launcher, it's light bluish. Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Light bluish. I still think it would be better as a whimsical pink. Because then you know, the tiny fairy mole could be described as being periwinkle. Oh, that was terrifying. Okay. I don't know about that. I kind of despise that. Can I get in, though? I like how they immediately get out, even though the grenade launcher isn't capable of killing them.
Cat, be advised. Only has ID.
Yeah. Color names are all made up, anyways. Who even know? Who even did this?
Go shut down those AA guns.
I'm gonna do something stupid. You get out. Take that. I want you in the turret. Get in the turret, Cat. Get in the turret. I want you in the side. Yes. I want you in the side. Yes. Yes, my plan. My plan comes to fruition. Don't fire an EMP that gets me killed. I actually don't know how the army troopers use the grenade launcher. They're either going to use it in a way that makes them scarily accurate, or they're going to use it in a way that kills us all. And I'm interested to see which is what. Cat also cheats on the rocket turret here because she can lock the rockets onto targets that usually cannot be, like, locked onto. Infantry, namely. Yeah, we're gonna have to go take that gun offline. Isn't that exciting? Probably a lot of enemies down here. Well, it seems like he's trying to lob it. I love the concept of just handing a random soldier a weapon. Like, it's just normal for Spartans to do that. Yeah, it's like, hey, I don't want you to have that. Especially because the army usually has, like, roles and designations for its guys in a squad, right? Like in an actual squad, you have kind of a role. You're trained to use a certain weapon. It is kind of funny for Spartans to go, you're more useful this way, you know? I feel like that is a really funny concept. I'm my squad's designated marksman. That's cool. I want to give you a rocket launcher. I'm not trained with ordnance. Too bad. I'm trying. Woo! My bad.
I've got the gun.
My bad. I flipped over the hog and everybody almost died. That was so sad. Oh, is it already dying? What? Cat, how did you do that? Did he lob a random grenade into the gun and that set it to blow up? Because if so... Holy... Yeah, they're good with the grenade launcher. Pro pipe, that's insane. If that's what happened, I'm so impressed. If that's what happened, I'm so impressed. He'll be really accurate with the rockets. I hope so. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Did you see that? Expert maneuvering. Okay. I kind of hate concussion rifles. I think they're really dumb. They're really dumb to play against. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. We're so good at the video game right now. It kind of makes me sad that in Firefight, the only Warthog that appears is the Rocket Hog. Can you imagine Firefight with a Gauze Hog? You'd be invincible. That's why they don't have it, but it would be really cool if they did. I think they should. Personal opinion. Nice! I love this guy with the grenade launcher, man. He's doing such good work. He's doing such good work. Woo! Okay, cool, 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 cool. That was a little bit scary. I like the grenade launcher. I like the sticky detonator. And they never come back. How can you give me such beautiful grenade-centered weaponry and then never ever bring them back? I want the sticky detonator back. 343. Yeah, sign that dude up for the Spartan program. If he's not a Spartan 4 at the end of this game, I'm gonna write Bungie a letter and probably say some really unflattering things about their mother. You give me that. You're done playing with my toy. Thank you. In production, this weapon was called the Pro Pipe, as kind of a dig at Modern Warfare 2's Noob Tube. Okay, we got Private Edwards, Sergeant Backen, Sergeant Brown, and First Lieutenant Carney. How exciting.
New intelligence. Friendly forces near the Covenant.
You should never say choice words about someone's mother. It makes them dangerous and unpredictable. It's a real-life rage buff.
On the prize, Noble.
You shouldn't give people a rage buff.
If you get the chance, but keep moving toward the spires.
Tip of the Spear is a good level, guys. I like when things blow up. It makes me happy when things go boom. I don't know when's the last time I saw Atlantis. When's the last time any of you have seen Atlantis? I feel like Disney was doing some great stuff in the early 2000s with some good, like, young adult films with Atlantis and Treasure Planet, and then they just kind of dropped the ball with, like, because they didn't support either of those films. Too long? I need to watch? Yeah, if that would be a good one to watch. I think that would be a really fun one to watch. El Dorado! I think it's really funny that El Dorado had Elton John for the music. That's kind of funny. Elton John did the music for Romeo and Juliet as well, but that was because it was his own Rocket Man Studios. Romeo and Juliet had no right being as good as it was either. You know? I love animated children's films, as you may have noticed. They make me happy. I like thinking about them. Treasure Planet is... Watched it like a couple months ago. Treasure Planet is good too. Treasure Planet's amazing. Treasure Planet's like one of the most important films of my childhood. I love Treasure Planet. I like the original music that was made for Treasure Planet. Because it's just so... It's so angsty. It's so angsty. I'm still here. Good lord. It's so angsty. That was an achievement in the original Halo Reach, killing that zealot before he could leave. It was titled, Your Heresy Will Stay Your Feet. Because all the achievements... Don't... Cat! I was doing something cool! Who's shelling me? Okay, I should probably, like, get out. Because all of the achievements in Reach were references to earlier lines. But I'm still here, so deliciously angsty. I love how they let that movie really sit in teen angst. Like, they let it saturate in teen angst. And I think that's fair. They should. You know what I mean? They should let... This weapon's one of the worst in the game. Sucky weapon. Like... It's way more fun and way more respectful to Jim Hawkins that they sit in his angst and they let him feel it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not making fun of him for being upset his dad left. They're like, you're supposed to sympathize with the fact, but he is angsty about it. You know what I mean? He is angsty about it, and I really like that they indulge us with that feeling. I prefer that. I prefer that a lot. I would much rather they indulge us with that feeling rather than, like, constantly undercut the emotional core by going, he's acting a little bit silly, isn't he? You know what I mean? They're like, no! His dad left without saying goodbye! Isn't that awful? Isn't that the worst thing you could do to a child? And yeah, they want us to feel that. I like that a lot. That's so much fun. Good job, movie. Let us feel that angst. Let it be real. The Revenant is just such an insane weapon. Or like vehicle. The Revenant is just like ridiculously overpowered. Does it appear in any... I was singing the praises of the Revenant, and the game decided to, make sure I remember who's the Revenant's daddy. The Wraith is still king, I suppose. I don't know, I feel like the Revenant just has so much maneuverability. And that's just, like, maneuverability, you know? Like, speed. You don't need armor if you never get hit. You know what other movie really kind of sits in that kind of like orphan angst and it really lets you, like, it takes it super seriously? Meet the Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons really kind of like lets itself take that seriously, but also has a different message of like keep moving. Well, like actually it's not really all that different, right? Like, whereas both of them actually have a similar message, you know? Kids need guidance, kids need parents. Kids need people to care about them, because when kids have people who care about them, then they're capable of growing into the people that they're meant to be. You know what I mean? For Jim Hawkins, it was, you know, Silver, the cyborg, and for Lewis, it was his adoptive parents, and by extension, the lady who ran the orphanage. That, like, it's so important that the child gets care, attention, and the best parts of them get nourishment. You know what I mean? actually, they have similar messages there. Keep moving forward. Strive to be the best you can be. Atlantis would probably have been better if it had an angsty, like, rock song written for it. IMO. But thinking about all that stuff, this is going to be a weird leap, but hang with me here, because these all sit kind of in the same area of my mind. Did any of y'all play Tak and the Power of the Juju? And if any of y'all remember Tak and the Power of the Juju, because I feel like that's a deep cut that most people will not. They're gonna be like, what? Yeah, I have one Tak and the Power of the Juju enjoyer in chat. I have one Tak and the Power of the Juju enjoyer in chat. I think it had a show. It did have a show, by the Rook. It did have a show, but it started as a, I think it started as a game for the original Xbox. It was a platformer for the original Xbox, and it was one of the few platformers I had played. Yep, I remember it. We got some Tak and the Power of the Juju enjoyers in chat. Hello, Tak and the Power of the Juju enjoyers. Welcome to chat. I love you all. It's really interesting because I used to know this guy in choir. He also had perfect pitch, but he's not the same guy as the previous guy I talked about who had perfect pitch. This was a different guy who had perfect pitch. And ooh, that was really crunchy. He had a perfect Patrick Warburton impression. Yeah, you can play it on both Xbox and Game Boy. It had many versions. He had a perfect Patrick Warburton impression. Like, I think it's the best impression of the guy I've ever heard. And, you know, he did the usual Patrick Warburton stuff. He would do, like, Kronk. He would do, you know, hey, Peter, and stuff like that. But his go-to phrase, the phrase he would use to slip into his Patrick Warburton impression, was actually Locke from Tak and the Power of the Juju. He would go, the fish have it out for the lock. And I'm like, what a reference! How are you gonna reference Tak and the Power of the Juju as your go-to Patrick Warburton line? Amazing. Amazing. No notes. Perfect. I love it. I can't do a Patrick Warburton impression. But because he could do, like, a perfect Patrick Warburton impression, a lot of our, like, sectionals, because we would have to go and learn our songs and stuff like that, would just devolve into a bunch of men staring at each other in a room, constantly going, hey, Peter, hey, Peter, instead of actually learning our music. This is a very busted weapon. I love that boom. I love the little look at the boom that it makes. Boom! Very cute. Never say the army doesn't have a sense of humor. Yeah, being good at impressions is something I would spend a genie wish on. Absolutely. I wish I could do impressions. I can't. I can only do an impression of my own voice. I can do impressions of tropes. I can do impressions of characters that might, like, exist, but I can't do, like, celebrity impressions. And that's really sad. I'm curious, though, Aki, what would you spend your other genie wishes on? So the first genie wish would be that you wish you could do impressions. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Yeah, that decision just kills these guys.
Brace for a hard landing.
I like the pilot's nonchalant way he says, we're going down. Poor guy, though. Their decision got them actively killed. I didn't have that gun. I didn't have that gun. You're giving me a gun I did not have. That's not my gun. Yep, there's the dead pilot.
Stay here.
Isn't that kind of crazy that we just, like, killed that guy?
Hostiles all over the place.
Poor man. He put his trust in us. Okay, skirmishers. Oh, hey, focus rifle. Here's one of the number 2. Okay. Everywhere free all the time. That is an interesting collection of wishes. I think it's fascinating that 2 of them are centered around communication. 2 of your wishes involve communicating with others. 1 through funny impressions, I assume to make people like laugh. And 1 through the ability to connect with those that you cannot do so otherwise, communicating with animals. That's funny, that's interesting. I think, unfortunately, I would totally do the thing that, you know, the Russian officer does in Indiana Jones, where she, like, goes to the Crystal Skulls and demands, like, all their knowledge, and then her brain catches on fire because the human brain is literally not capable of doing that. I'd end up doing something like that. I'd be like, I wish for all my curiosities to be sated. And then I just blow up and die because I'm endlessly curious. Or worse, all my curiosities would be sated, and then I'd be like, what now? I know everything I've ever wanted to know, and there's no joy of discovery. There's no search. What now? Both of them would be very, like, good genie endings for me. Did you know? Skirmishers have 3 armor abilities. They have Sprint, Evade, and Hologram. Yeah, I think it's interesting that a lot of the enemies work off of armor abilities as well. He's dead. Let's use the focus rifle for a little bit. What do you guys think of the focus rifle? What do you think of the focus rifle? Can I get some focus rifles in chat? No. It's, very much one of the weapons in the video game. Take that as you will. You know what I mean? A lot of people consider the jetpack to be almost a power weapon in its own right. It's an incredibly powerful tool in the hands of someone who knows how to abuse it. Incredibly powerful tool in the hands of someone who knows how to abuse it. I don't even know what Evade is. Did you ever play Infection? If you played a lot of Infection, Evade is what the zombies... Yeah, Armor Lock is the only... Okay, I see. Yeah. Armor Lock's pretty hilarious. Armor Lock is also a very contentious armor ability. It has its detractors. It has some people who say it's bad. They don't like it. I think I'm gonna say it. I think this is where we're gonna finish this level and then wrap it up and do Long Night of Solace tomorrow. We might complete Reach in 3 streams. Oh, I'm dead. My body died so hard it disappeared. You know what? I should watch Hunchback of Notre Dame again. I should watch Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think that's my favorite of the Disney Renaissance films. I don't know how... No, don't get close, don't get close! Ah! I was a little bit scared. He got so close and then he killed me.
Hurry, Lieutenant. We got to break it inbound to blow that
yeah, that's gonna suck.
The shield is powered down.
That is suck. I wonder if I can get a Banshee to get a little bit close to me. I'm wondering, I'm gonna do something stupid. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a little bit to kill grunts. What is everybody's favorite Disney Renaissance film? Go. I want to know. I'm gonna judge your choices, but give me your favorite Disney Renaissance film. I'm interested. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. Aha! Look at that! Look at that! Look at what we did there. That was pretty good, I say. Hunch. Yeah. Hunch is pretty good. Unless you're trying to say Hercules and you're going, honey, I mean, huh? Hunch is a very good one to pick. It's my favorite. Therefore, you are judged less so than others in chat. You are judged less so than others in chat. Though maybe some people don't know what Disney Renaissance is, and that's fine. That's fair. If you don't know what the Disney Renaissance is, you don't know what the Disney Renaissance is. Honey, you mean hunch? Okay. Right. All right. Hercules, good choice, good choice, good choice. That's a good one. That's a very good one. I like that we're picking some weird ones. Beauty and the Beast, that's a good one. That's a good one. It won an Oscar. It won an Oscar. That means the Academy agrees with you, my friend.
Control. This is no
Rescuers
war.
are Renaissance. Ah, actually, the Rescuers are the Dark Age. They're the Dark Ages. You are wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. The Renaissance started with the release of The Little Mermaid in 1989. I think the Rescuers are an 80s film, but came out beforehand. Pretty sure if my animation history is correct. They do have Rescuers Down Under,
No,
which is...
somebody tell me this ain't happening.
UNSC frigate Grafton. Do you copy?
Grafton is dust. We need to get out of here now.
How did that super carrier get past the fortress world that is Reach? How did that happen? What's the deal with super carriers? Okay, we're gonna watch this opening cutscene. Look at that. Par score 45,000. Was 1990. Down Under was 1990. So yeah, that means that it's technically part of the Renaissance, but it's not remembered as fondly as other Renaissance films, I think. Not to say that Rescuers Down Under is bad. But, like, the Renaissance is noted by a very specific style, you know what I mean? Because it has that Howard Shore and Alan Menken musical flair.
Is en route to Reach from existing deployments.
There is, in Rescuers, the original Rescuers, there is a single still with a topless woman in...
That's imminent?
Joanna's
Use your money on this time.
Her.
Eggs.
Always pick her.
She's always
Good
heading
Rescuers Down
in.
Under reference. Someone's seen the
That
movie.
thing's crushing us and we're waiting for backup.
Yeah,
They'll be
in the
backing up a
original Rescuers,
graveyard.
there's a
All
single
our nukes
frame
are
of a
either
topless
out
woman
system
that
or
they
went down
snuck
with the
in.
ships
I
they
think
carry.
it's not on
You're preaching to
new
the converted.
release versions.
How converted?
I know that look, Cat.
You can say no.
No.
Who Framed Roger
You don't want to
Rabbit
hear it?
also had some
Fine, I'll hear it.
like cartoon nudity
Remember
in
that
its
accident
original
a couple years
release
back?
that is not
Colony
in
ship
later
en route to
releases.
Cygnus, 700
I think
dead.
that's really
Vaguely
fascinating.
slipped space drive malfunction, right?
Actually, it worked fine. The drive was mounted improperly after a service haul-out. When it
Getting
fired,
censored.
it teleported half the ship to oblivion.
This is relevant. How?
A certain Covenant supercarrier could, with some assistance, suffer the same unfortunate accident.
Even for you, Cat, that's
Inspired?
not the word I would use.
What's going on?
Go ahead. Explain.
May I?
Don't cut yourself.
Objective: destroy Covenant carrier in geosynchronous orbit.
This is a
above
cool
us.
plan.
This sanctions.
Do you think Kat feels guilty after
Method,
George dies
a
because
slip
this was
space
her
drive in lieu
plan?
of the nukes we don't have. Delivery system, us. Solvable? Getting us up there. That and getting our hands on a slip space drive. Thank you for sharing.
So, all we need is orbit-capable
They have some
transport and
pretty
the
fun
single most
dynamics
expensive
amongst
piece of
each other in
equipment
this
made by me.
game.
As a soldier in the field, I couldn't possibly have access to those kinds of resources. That said, a good place to look might be, I don't know, the nearest non-existent launch site in the non-existent Saber program dismissed by 3 administrations as preposterous rumor, and in which our newest member, was certainly never a pilot.
It's scary. You know that.
All we need is a green light.
Did I pilot my ship in my dumb
You're the one
helmet?
asking him.
I hope I piloted my ship in my dumb helmet. That's why I think Noble, like, I know Noble 6 is canonically shown with the Mark 5B armor, but if I had to choose a different canonical armor set, I would choose the pilot helmet. The pilot helmet makes sense for Noble 6 to have as a canonical helmet choice because they were canonically a pilot. I didn't train to be a pilot, says Dutch, but this one did. This person trained to be a pilot. They are canonically a pilot. Aw. Well, thank you. You're just dragging a bunch of people in, Seraph.
Copy that, Commander.
Well, and you came in just in time for me to say goodnight, because I think Long Night of Solace is the perfect place to pick up for tomorrow. Yeah, it's the standard issue helmet for piloting spaceships is the plume is infinitely useful. I'm trying, lol. Yes, thank you. I appreciate your efforts. You're way better at advertising me than I am. So, all right, my friends, my lovelies, my beautiful, gorgeous followers, my eventual army to take over the world. I hope you enjoyed this first part of Halo Reach. We will be back at 9 p.m. tomorrow. And we're going to enjoy more Halo Reach. You and I are doing a thing. Good. Go do your thing. I love you all. I hope you have a great night. Good night.